Skillful Kid Academy. Mission statement. The Camellia Foundation and Skillful Kid Academy are dedicated to creating future leaders and entrepreneurs through hands-on, faith-based learning by fostering global connections, providing stability for children from broken situations, and integrating entrepreneurship, community service, and cultural exchange. We empower the next generation. When I first stepped foot in Uganda, I didn't just see children. I saw future leaders, visionaries, and changemakers. But I also saw the obstacles they faced: long treks to school, limited resources, and a system that often didn't recognize their potential. That's when I knew we had to do something different. Bringing dreams to life through creativity. One of the most powerful moments was when we published a book about endangered species in East Africa. But this wasn't just any book. The children were the illustrators. They poured their creativity onto the pages, and when they saw their own artwork printed in a book that would travel across the world, their eyes lit up with something I can only describe as purpose. They realized their work mattered. Their voices mattered. Building global connections. We connected these children with pen pals in the US, and for the first time, they video chatted, danced, and shared memories with kids across the world. These moments weren't just fun, they were life-changing. They saw that no matter where we come from, we all have stories to tell and dreams to pursue. Small acts, big impact. During my time there, we made bracelets together, shared laughs, and I introduced them to American candy. Simple joys that meant the world to them. But what really touched my heart was the day before I left. I bought 2 older boys their very first bikes. Before that, they walked 3 hours each way just to get to school. Now, with their bikes, they can chase their dreams without exhaustion holding them back. Entrepreneurship and sustainability. At Skillful Kid Academy, we don't just teach, we empower. We ask these kids, what gives you energy? Where do you find your passion? They started to see themselves as more than just students. They saw themselves as future business owners, leaders, and innovators. We took community service beyond words. We cleaned up trash in both Uganda and US communities, learning the value of giving back. But we didn't stop there. We turned waste into opportunity. We used plastic cups, bottles, and jerry cans to plant edible gardens. We found scrap wood and vines, made fertile soil without spending a penny, and saved seeds from daily meals to create sustainable food systems. These gardens didn't just feed families. They built accountability, discipline, and a pathway towards self-sufficiency. A community that cares. We didn't just talk about change, we lived it. We held meetings where we fed entire communities, and the kids volunteered to serve. We brought karaoke to the slums, letting kids experience pure joy after a shared meal. And beyond that, we've sent over 40 kids to school by covering their tuition. But education alone isn't enough. We want to create leaders and innovators who transform their communities. The call to action. The truth is, if we want to see real impact, we must do things differently. It's not enough to provide aid. We must create self-sustaining systems. We must build entrepreneurs, problem solvers, and community-driven leaders. This is why I'm here today. We have a model that works, and we need partners, people like you, to help take it global. Imagine a world where children in Uganda, the US, and beyond collaborate, innovate, and build sustainable futures together. This is our chance to secure the next generation's success. Are you ready to be a part of that mission? Equip children in the US and vulnerable communities worldwide with entrepreneurial skills, financial literacy, and problem-solving abilities. Format: virtual sessions linking US students with international pen pals, featuring expert-led workshops, mentorship, and hands-on activities. Curriculum topics: identifying passions and strengths, business fundamentals and financial literacy, social entrepreneurship and sustainability, marketing and digital skills, leadership and personal development. Impact: children will gain real-world skills, confidence, and cross-cultural understanding while collaborating on business ideas that benefit their communities. Foreign exchange and cultural immersion program. Objective: create an immersive learning experience where children from different countries learn from each other's cultures, challenges, and successes. Format: virtual pen pal discussions. Exchange programs, allowing select students to visit partner communities. Live storytelling sessions, where children share experiences. Joint community projects, e.g., environmental initiatives. Lay small business creation. Impact: participants develop global awareness, empathy, and leadership skills, fostering unity and a shared sense of purpose. 3. Academy development, cubicles for innovation and learning spaces. Objective: provide children with a dedicated space where they can explore their passions, develop skills, and create a vision for their future. Facility features: cubicles for independent work, personalized stations for focus and creativity, interactive classrooms for mentorship and training, digital learning hubs with access to virtual resources and business tools, maker spaces for hands-on projects in sustainability, arts, and entrepreneurship. Impact: the Academy will serve as an incubator for young innovators, helping them refine ideas, work on entrepreneurial projects, and take ownership of their learning journey. Boarding school and safe haven for